Hey, this is Jamie at Useful Knowledge. Well, if you purchase the half doors, and mine are Super ATV half doors, to go on your Polaris Ranger to help mitigate some of the dust that's getting in the cab, but it didn't quite get it done because I probably still had 60% of the dust coming in the cab, I'm going to show you how to cut out almost 100% of the dust with just a quick, simple fix. And I'm talking about $5 and probably 20 minutes. Okay, this is all I purchased to go around my half doors to stop almost 100% of the dust coming in, and definitely 100% of the dust coming in around the door. The 2 pieces of pipe foam insulation cost me around $5. I had some Gorilla Tape and I had a razor knife. So if you need to purchase the Gorilla Tape, obviously it's going to cost you more, but the main part of the fix here was about $5. Dust just coming up in between the doors, mainly from the back part of the door. Okay, all I've done here is wipe all the extra dust off of here with just a wet rag. And then we're gonna let it dry. Once I get this on, what I'm gonna do is trim it. Okay, so I'm gonna come in about a ½ inch in right here on the door. And then I'm just gonna trim it all the way down to the floorboard. Okay, I'm gonna show you the final product of us taping this in and getting it trimmed up. You can see I came in here because the actual plastic part of the machine came in. And then this bottom is only about a 1-inch piece that I cut of that foam insulation. We got it all taped in, and we're about to go out and give it a test drive. Now, if it all works and it cuts down on most of the dust, I'm gonna come in and just use some Lexol and glue this in. And no, I don't expect it to last for 10 years, but if I get 2 to 3 years out of it, I'm gonna be happy, and I'm just gonna glue it in so I can easily pull it out, trim off the excess Lexol silicone, and put some new in. So I've been riding around for about 5 minutes to see if any dust will start pouring in, and it's just not doing it. This is about exciting as it can get for a $5 fix. And I'm on some real dusty roads. So you guys out west that are out in the deserts, this is a quick $5 fix that you can do in about 15-20 minutes. There's zero dust coming in. Okay, since this did so well, I'm gonna go ahead and start taking this tape off. All right, so just be careful, because that Gorilla Tape will absolutely tear up your foam. Just gonna pull that off, and then we're gonna delicately take it off of this foam here. It'll come off, but you need to be delicate with it. There we go. All right. Okay, just keep going, get the rest of that tape off. I've got a couple more pieces up here, and then we're gonna glue it. I wanna be able to take this off, like I said, in a couple of years, if I need to. If not, I'll leave it on. But if the foam insulation, it becomes brittle, just over time starts to dry rot, I wanna be able to take it off. All right, once you get your glue on, all I did here was I just put my foam back on, and I tried to even it up with the edge of the machine here. And force that in right there, and we are good to go. All right, now I gotta get this bottom, and this side will be done. All right, I got my Lexol or whatever glue you might want to use on this bottom part. And now I'm going to put on my foam for down here. See where we brought that together really nice here, so we can limit the dust getting in. And I'm going to tell you something. This is going to cut down, from what I saw, probably to about 95 to 99% of your dust coming in. And what looked to be almost 100% of the dust just coming up from the bottom here. It was just boiling up from the bottom. Before I put these doors on, it was practically to the point that it was just not fun to even drive. But now we got the doors on and we've got this on, and honestly, it's going to cut almost all of my issues out with dust. We've got our foam insulation, the cut pieces and trimmed. Now we got them glued on, and it looks really nice. Now we're going to let this dry for about probably an hour, and we'll be done. And we hope to get 2 to 3 seasons out of this. If not, we'll just take it off, cut some new, get the old glue off, and redo it. But I think it'll probably last 2 to 3 seasons before it even starts to dry rot. So pretty excited about this. And honestly, if you own a Polaris, you will be too, because you know how bad the dust just loves to get in the cab of these machines, especially if you got a front and back glass window. Now, the door cut down on the dust some, probably about 50%, maybe 60%. But once I added the foam, it's about 99%. I'm just very excited to be able to drive this thing without having dust come up all in the cab. I'm talking about $5 in the foam insulation material, about $7 in the Lexel, and prorate the tape, probably about $15 total. That's what I've got in this project. So we hope you gained some useful knowledge on a $5 fix for your dust on your Polaris Ranger, if you have the half doors. Thanks for watching.